This is Shannon with For Humanities, and of course, I am live. For those of you guys who know, I go live every day at 7:30 ish Pacific Standard Time. So that would be about 10:30 Eastern Standard and 9:30 Central. So anytime it's around those close to those times, I'm usually going live. So that you guys can plan that in your calendar. I know, shoot, you finally made it. I finally made it. Um, just been kind of dealing with some things with the dog. The dog somehow got himself really bad off and got his leg broke, some tendons. He's going to need surgery. So, of course, I'm fundraising, of course, because that was the first half, $500. The next half, who knows? Surgery might be $2,300. So that's okay. We're gonna fundraise and we're gonna come up with some Save Doggy t-shirts. This is gonna be that's where you come in, Sharon. We're gonna do some Hondo. We're gonna save Hondo's leg. So right now he has a cast on and it's a little blue cast and he's laying over here in this bathroom. Yes. So he's laying over here in the bathroom. Um, and it's like we gotta, do some doggy fundraisers for Hondo because he needs to be able to run up and back and forth in the backyard again. Right now he's limping and hobbling. He done been sedated and now he's just looking like sad. And that's not a good thing. Hey, hi cat, how you doing? Yeah, it's sad, and he's looking sad. So his wound is pretty bad. It looked to us like to me, it looked like some raccoons got a hold of him or something. But so it like gashed all his skin is gone and it's down to the bone and it is gashed and then his paw got like something looked like teeth marks or something. I don't know. Just within from the time the dog went outside five something in the morning yesterday when I took him back out, he because he the things were going off in the backyard. So he got scared. And then he came on in the house. And then when he came in, he slept and then we went back outside like five something. uh I know I can feel my face. I got my tooth pulled. Oh, that's awful. And then that morning he hobbling around and they said it's broke. It's all gashed up, it's bad. So we have to raise some funds for Hondo, but it's a win-win. So the win-win is where you will either we have shirts that you could purchase. We're going to have services and things that we're going to be offer that is definitely dedicated to Hondo. We're going to have Hondo Thursdays. So it was sponsored the Big Cup Thursday, but we're going to have Hondo Thursdays where we're going to definitely have like little pictures of Hondo. Poor little thing. He's just sitting there. He's laying there. So I opened this door so he can see me while I'm sitting in here. And, poor Hondo. I'll let y'all see him at some point. You guys can see Hondo. But, he's pretty bad off. I don't know who beat up the dog. Yes, I can work on the design. Yeah, he looks sort of like a brown lab, but he is a pit bull, but he's a mixture. He's a mixture. I don't know. It looked like raccoons got him or something, but they said Hondo. I think is Hondo. I don't know. I have to ask my son. Yeah, but it's Hondo. Hondo. Yeah, it's sad. It's awful. It is so awful. It's like awful looking at it. And then last all yesterday he was licking it. He had blood all back at the back of my door. And it's yeah, I'm sad too because it's awful. Hey Elaine, I don't see you because I'm using Restream as you guys can see. Yes, so we are raising funds for Hondo. So we're raising funds for Hondo because Hondo now has to get surgery. He's going to have some tendons put back in and fix this bone and his little leg, and it's awful, awful, Hondo. So, yes, I am using Restream, so I can't see you guys sitting there. But as you can, I am multi quadruple casting. We're on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Periscope. So we're on all those. So I'm using Restream at this moment. So yeah, so that's what we got going on right there. And so the thing is that we're doing our bright idea. So our bright idea right now is to raise Hondo shirts. So what I'll do, I'm gonna try to get a picture of him, and so that we could have like some little Hondo thingies. And then I'm gonna get my son to sell them. I said, look, you're going to have to go and sell these t-shirts and these cups and these mugs or whatever we're going to put out there, because you have to pay for this costs money. And they want their money like right now. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So money went out the door, so money got to come back in the door, because Hondo still needs more work done on him. And you guys know how that is. And and I know some people be like, okay, we just gonna have to, he's gonna have to sit down somewhere or whatever. But you just can't go doing that to the pets and things like that. So and he's not an old dog. It's nothing like that. He's pretty much a puppy. He's probably about 2 years old. He's about 2 years old. So that is Hondo. So that's what we're doing now. We're going to be raising funds for Hondo, so that so he can get back into his reign of running back and forth in the backyard, chasing whatever leaves that jump and pop, and he barks at them. But I catch you later. Okay, see ya. See you later, Hot Cat. Yeah, you go and rest your face. Rest your face. So too bad I mean, that hurts getting your tooth pulled. I totally get it. So that's awful. So I'm sure you got a lot of stuff. Hey Joyce, how you doing? So Joyce, you should have them lemons tomorrow. Oh dang, I didn't give you the tracking number. Okay, I'll find it. But yeah, so your lemons should come tomorrow. So again, pay attention, because it's warm and they probably done, kind of heat it up. But I think overall they'll still be good. They'll still be good, because I picked them the day before and then I put them right on in that box to get them on out. So today, of course, we are on our Bright Idea Monday. Bright Idea Monday. Yes, lemons, lemons. You're going to get them lemons. So we're on our Bright Idea Monday. And as you can see, this is our Bright Idea platform, where we are definitely telling you and talking to you about bright ideas. So if you have some bright ideas, okay, look, this is what happened. Yesterday, I was at a thing, a going away sort of get together, just some staff that was going to be sending off one of the other staff. One of my staff, which I'm not her direct supervisor, but she's one of my department folks. And she's a home visitor, but she's going to be leaving and going to Kaiser, which is really great. That's yes, just in time for 4th of July, of course. Okay, hold on. Did you guys see Penny Lowe's lemonade? Hold on, let me show y'all. She had raspberry lemonade. Oh, Sharon, I got some for you. Hold on. Let me find Penny Low. Okay, this is Penny Low's lemonade. Okay, hold on. Let me do the big screen. Okay, hold on. Let me stop sharing. Yes. So this is Penny Low's raspberry lemonade. You guys see that? Look at all that lemon and all that goodness. So this is her raspberry lemonade that she made. And as you see, it has that red, but it has that yellow tint. So she made a big old jar, big old glass full of those lemons. lemon raspberry lemonade. That looks so good. And this is from All Natural Lemons. Like, yum, like, yeah, like crazy, like crazy. Good morning. So again, this is her lemons, her lemonade, and that was just really good. Oh, she sent me two pictures. Best, she said, best lemon and strawberry lemonade. Best, okay, the best ever. And I was like, wow, it looks good. She said it was homemade. It was the bomb. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. So again, remember, this is what how yellow those lemons are. So you see that? They're like yellow, yellow. So they just as yellow as the outside. These not those, sort of white looking yellow lemons. These lemons are full of yellowness and greatness. So they're really good. So they're good and they smell good. So again, just clean your lemons off. I mean, that's just what it is. They're gonna be good, good, good. So again, we have the Bright Idea Monday. Our Bright Idea Monday for today is to definitely support Hondo. So we're going to have to come up with a nice little fundraiser for him to raise some funds because he's looking sad over there, and then his eyes are sad, and you could tell he was crying because he got those little tear crusties in his face. And so they had to like sedate him like bad, and so he was kind of like not with it yesterday when he got back. So they didn't get back here till about 11 something last night, and so then I was up a little bit trying to do a few things, but that's what we got right there. So back to this thing. Yesterday, I was at this event and this get together thing. All of my staff actually, and it was great. So the young lady who's leaving, she's a really great, great, great worker. And she works really good. She's really knowledgeable, and she really just takes initiative. She doesn't assume a less position because she's a home visitor, but she takes the initiative. She moves in her field and in her area, which is really great for a lot of you guys who are out there who are working and you have positions. Do not play the backfield of your position. Be in the front, play the front line, because it's not that you're trying to assume anyone's else's glory, but you are knowing that what you know is what you know. So you stand and deliver. So let me show you guys. She made this cup for me, which is really, really cute. And, I didn't expect it because she was leaving, but she sent me this cup. She gave me this cup and it says best manager ever. I was just like floored because this is just the cutest thing. And, it looked like, she did sort of like a heat thingy with a cup. So, she's over there crafting. So, of course, me, Bright Idea Sunday, which it was. So, again, she gave me this cup. So, I just wanted to share it with you guys. It's this nice little cup. And it just says best manager ever. So, that was cool. Now, this is the cool part. So, me, I'm like, okay, well, what are you going to do after this? And so she shared, and we knew what she was doing. So I just kind of say what I would say to anybody, and then definitely for young people that, I'm like twice her age or whatever at this point in time in life. And, I've seen some things and observed some things and look like, what could, and, you can give some advice to someone who's coming from the backfield, and where they're going to be going. So you give them some tidbits of information about things that that would help them. So I told her, I said, well, it's good, have do this job and do it till the point that you've acquired the skill sets and got the connections that you need, or however it works. But I said, always have a plan B, and a plan B in the sense that you're always doing plan B. It's always something so that it can offset your cost if you ever get into a pinch you will have, you will have some extra flow coming in. So I was like, well, hey, you're doing these cups. Now, this is a good idea. This is our Bright Idea Monday. And the thought for those of you guys who have your Crickets or some sublimation machines or what have you. So I said, well, it would be cool. Right now is the time to get geared up for the holidays. So getting geared up for the holidays would be really good because what you could do, I don't know, that dog is like sitting up, looking back behind him. What you doing, Honda? Doggy, doggy. Okay, anyway. So I said, what you could do is, there's 7 days a week. You can get cups and do it in a 7 day a week type of bundle. And I know seven is a little odd, but you could throw eight in there and just make it so it's 4 and 4. I mean, whatever makes sense. The eighth one says whatever day you want it to be. So put that on the cup. So I had said, well, it would be cool if you would put on the cups, have a 7 set. But then at this point, make an eighth one, and the eighth one just says whatever day you want it to be. And I'm literally saying that's what you put on the cup. And so I said, well, do it like Monday, whatever we say about Mondays, starting the week on Monday, Tuesday, whatever, turn up Tuesday, whatever you want to call it. Wednesday, hump day, they everybody say this and that and whatever. Thursday is happy little Friday. Hi, Dr. Tammy. Yeah, you got to say something. I'm on Restream, so I do not see you guys sitting there. So I'm doing quadruple casting today because, again, my phone was going to die. That's just basically what happened. So there's Dr. Tammy, and then she's speaking to folks. So what I said is do these cups, but sell them in clusters, but then put things on them like Happy Little Friday, Saturday, this or that, or Sunday, and then wrap it right around. But what you do is you have them and you sell them as bundles and you sell them. And those are part of the things that if you can get someone who is a broadcaster or someone that does something every day of the week like me, I'm always on here and I have a name for every day of the week. But if you have that, they can even customize them, which of course that's a customized fee. And then they can customize them. So whoever is getting them for them, they can have a cup for every day of the week. And then they can just have one for good measure for the eighth one, but you sell them in packs of 8. And then I said, well, what you could do is start now for the holidays and go ahead and start promoting it and taking some pictures, get them all set up, and then start taking the pictures of the cups and letting people know that they can purchase. I had to jump out. Dang, what I missed. I'm going to have to do the replay thing today. Girl, yes. So that's what happened. So that's what I was saying. I said, well, make them so that they have little themes for every day of the week. And then you sell them in groups. So you could do them with 8, which is, it just makes it even. But you do Monday, the beginning of the week, Monday, whatever little word that people say for Mondays. And then, so the 8th cup will say whatever day you want it to be. So that's the Safe All cup. That cup is the cup that you use whenever you can't find the other cups or the other cups are dirty or something like that. But you use that cup. So that's the one, like if you are a broadcaster, and this will be a great thing if you connect with people who are on live all the time and they need something that says something about their cup. Now, the cool thing is that when you customize them, you can put their website, you could put their links, you could put whatever you want on the cup so that, again, it looks like mine. This is the best manager ever. So I got this cup, and the young lady who did it, I was giving her this wonderful, bright idea. And I said, she gave me my best manager ever, and they even have my name on it. So I was like, that's cool. So I said, well, why don't you always have a plan B because she's moving to a different position, another job, to Kaiser. So I was like, woohoo, good for you. But always have money coming in some type of way. I said, you could put this and sit it on Etsy or sit it on something, and then you could just not even worry about it. You could just be selling these cups. So I said, since the holidays are coming, get them ready so that you can take pictures and let people see that you can send these cups to, of course, your favorite coffee drinker folks, tea drinkers, or what they drink out of their cups. And then you can make these cups and have them in those sets. So that's what they get. Now, of course, you could have smaller sets. You could have a set of 4 or a set of 5 for every day of the week, or a set of 4 just to have it even. But you put cool little statements on them. You can have them where they just have statements that you just do on your own, which are standard, or the ones that are customizable. You just say, hey, they need to send you the 4 or 5, whatever statements, and then you put them on the cups for them. And then, hey, they go out for the holiday. So those are definitely some bright ideas. And I was like, if you do that, then you could just sit and just let that money come in. And then you'll have that money coming in and the money from your brand new job. So these are bright ideas and things that you can just do, that are just minor, but people love that. You could even customize where you put little pictures on them, or put their little kids, or you put little pictures of Hondo on there, because again, we're raising funds for Hondo. Raising funds for Hondo. Hondo needs surgery. So again, that's what it is. We're going to take a picture of Hondo and we're going to put them on there, and we're going to be like, Hondo needs surgery. And we're raising money for Hondo. So we're going to figure out maybe a GoFundMe, or we're just going to make it up our own selves. But Hondo continues. He's going to need some more support, and some more care once this cast, or get him to the next doctor man. Because this just was yesterday. He just went to the emergency. So you guys know how that is and how expensive that could be for those who got pets. I only did it one time with Kitty when she was alive, and it cost several times, and it was like, that's what it was, that's what I did, it's over. Like I said, I know some folks would be like, nah, not doing it. But the big thing is that pets are a very important role in families, and they do play a major role on the psyche, mental, physical level. As you know, they use pets for therapy. So pets have a really big position in families. And of course, as you know, as Survive and Thrive move on, we will be moving into that shift of where pets who are used and utilized for folks who are battling cancer. And then we know that pets actually get cancer too, dogs and cats. And that's what Kitty had. Kitty had cancer. She had it before I did, and then it was like, dang, Kitty. And then once you realize what's happening, and then when I went through my whole bat, I was still taking care of her, which wasn't highly recommended, but I just used gloves, and just made sure I didn't come in contact directly with all of her stuff. So as I was going through chemo and coming home, I was having to come home and deal with Kitty. And she would be spewing from all ends, because her organs were just wasn't working no more, and things. So that's kind of like with Kitty. So again, now we got Hondo, and well, my son got Hondo, but now the dog just it's my dog. But just like that cat wasn't my cat in the first place. That cat was my kid's cat. We got that cat across the street, and as a baby, it was like 4 weeks. And then all of a sudden, then Kitty became my cat because they didn't take care of the cat no more. So anyway, that was just the insight to what I was thinking. So anyway, we are definitely talking about my bright idea. So as you guys know, our bright idea session is here. We have the link right below if you would like to schedule yourself some time. Our Bright Idea session is a 4-week session, as low as $200 for that time frame. Definitely valued at $750. The great thing is that we do have several options for those of you guys who are interested and who would love to be a part of the Bright Idea session, and to have it where you can get yourself a Bright Idea session because you have an idea that you need someone to help you develop, or you have an idea that has been sitting somewhere, lying dormant for a while, and you want to, resurrect it or bring it to life. So if you want your ideas to get their life, then you need to schedule yourself some time and we can talk about it. Now we have, hey, Coach Dave. Coach Dave, I'm using Restream, so you know how that works. Thank you for popping in and saying something because, again, I can't necessarily see you guys. For those of you guys who are on Facebook, I still haven't managed to fix that. I haven't went and seen why the Facebook post doesn't show up. So I don't see the Facebook posts. Okay, let me see. Okay, that's Honda over there, breathing hard. So he still, I'm sure, is got that stuff in his system because he's a big dog. And I'm sure they had to like really give him some sedation to make sure that he didn't bite them or something because he was going through his stuff. Nice multicast. Yeah, so we're multicasting. We're on Twitch, YouTube, Periscope, and Facebook. So we definitely appreciate everybody who's coming. So again, if you're interested, you want to go ahead and sign up. You can put your email and things in here if you want to get on the email list to get some other information. But as you could see right here, thinking of your bright idea and wondering what your idea is going to be sometimes take a little bit of help from someone who can help you develop it and help you put it out there, because sometimes we are a little nervous about putting our ideas out or to even talk about them, because there's one of two things that could happen. Either it just runs and like wildfire and just take off, or it doesn't. But the one thing, as you guys know, this isn't cliche, but it's fact. The one thing that will not happen if you do not execute or don't put it out there, it will not happen. So either way, failure didn't happen. It's all the same thing because it's not present. So that's just really kind of the bottom line of things, is that people say, well, I'm fearful because I might fail. Well, if you don't do anything, you have failed also. It's still a failure in the sense of what you think it is. You didn't do it. It still didn't do it. So don't worry about failure. Failure is not the concern. That's not what your concerns are. Your concern is, going by the falling by the wayside and having that talent, go away. The value of that, gift that you've been given, and burying your talents and all those things, as we know, refer to money. But money and ideas are kind of in the same zone if you want to make a reflection of that or correlate it. But the thing is that what we want to make sure is that we are putting everything to work. There's no reason to go to the grave with all those ideas in your head. There is none. So it probably is a good deal if you just sat and took some time and wrote it down. Um, and actually, that's a good idea because, me, I'm always thinking of something and stuff pops to my head like real quick. So hold on. I got to find my pen because I keep them laying around all around me all the time. And then I keep these little cards that I made out of, just cut out of cardstock. So I put the ideas on here. So you gotta come up with these ideas and put them down. So for those of you guys who are here, I thank you guys for coming. The idea that we had for today, again, was just talking about some cups, and it came from a cup that she gave me, the young lady gave me, and then the idea that I gave her was currently what she was doing, is how to take that cup and turn those cups into cluster of cups, and then to be able to sell them to folks who really love cups. I mean, there's people out there that really just collect cups. I actually used to collect cups whenever I would go out or go to a different state or wherever I went. Going through the airport, I would buy a cup. So the one thing that I would usually always get was a magnet, a keychain, and a cup. So I didn't necessarily buy t-shirts because usually the t-shirts weren't that great. And I could tell and I would look at them and I'm like, I don't know if I want to get this t-shirt because I already know that I'm going to wash it if I wear it and it's not going to be all that great anyway. So most of the shirts that you see inside the gift shops are not really the good ones. They're cheap and they get them really cheap. And so then they sell them to you for like, oh my God, 10 times the price or more. And then, but because it's a souvenir, you buy it and you go ahead and get it. So keep in mind those little things that they're selling in there for like $4.99 and $3.99. They probably got those for like a quarter or 15 cents or a nickel or something like that. But because they can sell them for as much as they want, because they get so many of them because they buying them in bulk, they're able to get them on a little bit of the dime, and then they resell them for really, really high prices. And that's how they go. So anyway, I'm going to get going. I appreciate you guys all popping in here. I am going to shift on to the other shift of life and my 9 to 5 and get these meetings set up for the day and start the week. There's a lot of things that need to be done for Survive and Thrive. For those of you guys who know Survive and Thrive, we actually had a pretty cool little meeting yesterday. It was fun. We were in there for about an hour. So, how sometimes it can go a little long because then after we do business, we move into the second shift of business. We start talking about creativity. So thank you guys all for coming in here. And you guys will see me later on at 7:30-ish Pacific Standard Time. We'll be doing my Bright Idea After Dark. And again, talking more about Survive and Thrive and Hondo. And let's see how he does. So he's resting right now. So just the thing is, and I have to, get him and take him and let him go outside to go potty and then come bring him back in. So it's a ordeal having to take care of a pet. That's like taking care of a person. So that's kind of how that go. So I thank you guys for coming in. You guys have a wonderful day. As you can see, the Bright Ideas session is right there below. It is the 1 day session that you can have with me. It's a 1 day intensive. It's $45. Keeping in mind, these prices will be changing soon, but we want to let you have an opportunity to get signed up for them at a price that is definitely price to sell. So price to sell for you to be able to get your life and change your life. This is an opportunity to do that now. So go to bit.ly/ my bright idea. So that's bit.ly/ my bright idea. So I thank you guys. Y'all have a wonderful day. And I will see you guys later on. Bye-bye.